Like the celebration after Jesus was risen, so we slaughtered the animals to make food.
Oh,
In
yeah.
Greece, we eat a lot of meat, but like Easter especially, we sacrifice animals ourselves. The Bible says humans have souls and the animals don't.
Tell me what you saw on the screen and how it made you feel.
It was disgusting. That was slaughtering. It was like, I was laughing of nervousness. I was like, oh my god,
Yeah,
this is
yeah, yeah.
horrible.
It's a genuine thing, that laughter, when you're like nervous.
Yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, this is horrible.
Almost like your body doesn't know how to
Yeah,
react.
no. I was like,
Did you feel the same?
Yes.
Yeah.
in my country, Greece, we slaughter the animals ourselves. I have never done it, but I know family members who have.
Okay.
So I wasn't that fazed, but it was just horrible to see in a mass amount. It
Yeah.
was like
So okay, so you've already got maybe some conditioning of seeing animals being killed. Have you seen animals?
oh yeah, it's a part of my culture. We do
Yeah.
it every Easter, but I don't agree
Why
with it.
every Easter?
I don't know. It's like the celebration after Jesus was risen, so we slaughter the animals to make food.
Oh.
But I don't. I
Do you
don't
have
agree
food the
with
rest of the year?
it. We do.
So do you think that's interesting that you, and I'm not judging,
No, of course.
a culture would want to slaughter, put a knife
know.
across the throat of someone else to celebrate a God that's meant to be loving and kind?
I know. Yeah.
Do you think that's kind of backwards?
No, I do. I mean, I'm not that religious, but I know in the Bible it does say humans have a soul and animals don't. But seeing that, you could see the pain that animals go through.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would be willing to go vegan if that was going on.
I love that. You seem really kind and
Thank you.
compassionate. So you said you'd be willing to go vegan.
I would.
And why is that?
Because it's disgusting to see people getting, animals,
Well, they
like,
are people,
I
they're
mean,
individuals, right?
Yeah, it's disgusting to see them get killed. I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that.
Yeah, shocking, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a good way to do that? Say, like you said about mass killing. What about if there was just one being killed?
I mean, it's still the same thing. Like, you're still killing an animal. It's disgusting.
Yeah. Because that individual, even if you killed one, it doesn't make a difference to the other ones.
Yeah.
They're thinking about their own subjective
course.
experience, and that's their own life.
Yeah, I agree.
In your culture where they kill the animals and family and things, have you ever felt any emotions when you hear that happen, or have seen that happen in the past?
Well, I grew up with it, so for me, I'm unfazed. But I mean, I'm not saying I would not be willing. It was just horrible to see it happen in a mass amount. Greece, we eat a lot of meat, but like Easter especially, we sacrifice animals ourselves. It was horrible to see it happen to animals. Like
So, in Greece, do you think it's okay to do that, to sacrifice animals?
I mean, it's been in tradition for over 2,000 years. So.
Tradition, like separate, because there's also other things that have been a tradition that aren't great
Yeah, of
things.
course.
When you look at the one animal in Greece or in the slaughterhouse, is there a difference whether they're here or there? No. And do you think that growing up, people think maybe we need to eat animals to survive?
Oh
or-
yeah, Greek food we have a lot of meat, but as well we have a lot of fish. But
Yeah.
I don't know if fish would count as.
Yeah, fish. Yeah, fish
Really?
feel pain. Fish feel
Really?
pain,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
And fish are killed on the trillions. They're really exploited. Fish are. I mean, they suffocate. They get pulled out of the ocean by big nets, suffocating on each other. Pulled out of the ocean by their face, because they can't express, because we don't see them crying. But actually, when you look at the videos of people fishing and these industries, you can really see them suffering.
No, I don't eat fish personally
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
don't like it. But no, I understand it's horrible.
Yeah.
I don't think we should be doing this
Yeah.
now.
Do you think we need to eat animals and animal products to survive?
I mean, if we look at it in a natural sense, humans we are not herbivores.
Omnivore.
Omnivore.
Right.
But I think now as a modern society, it really depends on the person if they're willing to change something which has been evolutionary. But I would be willing to change.
Have you got any questions for me? So you're willing to go vegan,
So yeah, I would be willing to. I mean, in Greece we have many vegetarian products, so it's not that difficult. But
Yeah, well, vegetarian still pays for that. So it's vegan. Vegetarian still pay for eggs and dairy. Did you see that on the screen?
no, I did not. I still go vegan. I'm really uneducated about this stuff, so I'm
Honestly,
so
it's
sorry.
Fine. It's fine. I was as well. I wasn't born vegan. I used to eat animal products and milk and eggs and things for years, 26 years of my life. And then I saw footage, and then I got educated, and that's when I stopped. So it's not your fault that you don't know, because these industries have hidden this from us because they don't want us to
Did
know.
they go secret cameras inside
Yeah,
the?
yeah.
my
Activists exposed, and the RSPCA approved what you saw.
You're joking me.
Yeah, they approved gas chambers for pigs. But did you see the gas chamber?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be despicable if we did that to humans. I mean, we did that
Yeah.
in World War II. Well, not us, but the Nazis did, and they're doing this.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It is. It's despicable, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it really is.
I mean, can you imagine the organisation protecting people would be like, yeah, that's fine for Jews to be gassed. We put a stamp of approval on. That's what the RSPCA are doing to pigs. They're pretending they're here to like protect animals,
Yeah.
prevention of cruelty, and actually they're making money off the bodies of these
Yeah,
animals.
that's really.
So going back to the dairy and the eggs, in the egg industry, the males are classed as a waste product.
Yeah,
They don't produce the
I
eggs.
knew about that.
What do you think they do with the males?
Oh, I know they. Well, I played a game when I was a kid where it was like pretend like it was a activist game. Like you pretend. I didn't know. I was like 5,
Wow.
and you played as like a chick looking after the chick, and then suddenly you press random button, which then suddenly it was a male chick into the blender, and I got traumatized about that.
Whoa, that
I
was a
know.
game.
I was 5. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
got
was-
yeah.
Yeah.
Did you understand at that point that's
I
actually
didn't
what happens?
understand, but now, like, seeing videos now, like, I understand.
Is it all kind of made
It's
it's
like, I was
clicking
like,
into place?
Oh my gosh.
I bet you remembered the
Jeez.
video from years ago.
I did.
Oh, that's-
I remember the game, like, looking after my little chick. I was like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. But
And that's what they do. The RSPCA proved that. So that's for eggs. That's where they all come from is a hatchery. Male chicks classed as a waste product. If they don't go into the blender, they get gassed or they get tied up in a bag and suffocate to death. The dairy industry is very similar. Again, the males who are born are classed as a waste product because they don't produce milk. What do you think they do with the males?
I thought they normally take them to, like, an own farm and breed, like, use the semen into the female. That's what I was told, anyway.
So maybe like 1 in like billions.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Billion?
Yeah, but that's only to make the female pregnant again, where the farmer puts his whole arm
Yeah, oh my.
inside of her. First of all, the mothers have to be raped. They would get put into something called a rape rack. Farmer puts his whole.
They actually call it a rape rack.
Yeah, yeah. Because the cows don't want to be in there. No one wants anyone to like penetrate them, make them pregnant. She then carries her baby for 9 months, just like we would as a human. And then if she gives birth to a boy, the majority of the boys
Oh my gosh.
go to a slaughterhouse, have their throats slit, only a few days old. And that happens to the female over and over and over. They're very maternal. Can you imagine if like
Yeah,
a
no,
mother?
my uncle, he lives in Cambridge and he looked after cows for like months and he got really attached to them and they had calves as well. Suddenly the farmer took the cows to get
Yeah.
slaughtered and
Yeah.
my uncle was heartbroken and
Oh.
so I don't eat as much meat, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I have tried to cut down, but
Kind of been going that way anyway. Yeah.
it's really disgusting after seeing that video. I really understand.
Yeah. Do you think there's a good way to ever do this to animals?
I don't know. It's like, would we kill? Because they can have feelings, obviously. Like, it's like, would we kill other humans to have
I was
meat?
gonna ask you
I
the
was gonna
same
like,
question.
would we? But then, I don't know. If you look at this as like a normal, like, human sense of how we are people without religion, without culture. Yeah. I mean, no, because you can tell they're in pain. You saw that
Yeah.
they felt pain.
Well, what about with religion and culture then?
Oh, with religion and culture, the Bible says humans have souls and that animals don't.
But that's not saying like we must slit the throat of others.
No, I think, I mean, I haven't read the Bible in a very long
Yeah.
time, but I do remember that it did say we have souls, so we are not to kill, but animals don't have souls, so we can
Yeah.
kill.
I
Don't
guess-
quote me on that,
you
but
know,
I just I
I
remember
guess
some.
it doesn't really matter if like
No,
who
yeah,
has
you
a
can
soul.
tell those animals are in pain.
It's about if they feel pain,
Yeah,
right?
that was unhumane. I mean, an animal can't say its feelings, but I want to die or I want to live. You know, it doesn't have.
Well, I would say animals actually express that they do want to live. Like they try and escape these places. They cry, they mourn, they fight so hard. Even the pigs in the gas chamber pull their own limbs off trying to escape. That is the same for every language. We can see that.
No, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
So can anything ever justify what you just saw?
No.
No. Will you go vegan from this moment?
I would try. It would take me a time because I've been so accustomed to meat, obviously.
I
You know,
heard
it's-
as well, like in the UK, like fish and chips is a big thing, barbecues. But how many more animals will have to be killed for you until you transition?
Oh my god.
Or would you rather
That's
just?
the problem. I would rather go, but it would take. I don't know.
Do you think it would take time? I mean,
Well, I don't live in England anymore. I live in Greece, so
Okay.
there's not that much vegan products in Greece. I would be willing to try.
in other countries, you always have like beans, rice, legumes, lentils, nuts, seeds, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
If you could get those as your basics and like fruit and things, would you ever then opt for like chicken or pigs or milk, cow's milk, when you can actually just live on something else?
Yeah, of course. I mean, naturally, humans are meant to be having cow milk. We're meant to be having. Of course, we don't do that anymore. But naturally, like as all animals, they have the mother's milk. We're meant
Yeah.
to be still having. But at a certain age, you stop.
Yeah.
So, personally, of course, there are benefits to cow milks, but it's the way they're forced
Well, they tell
to
you
be.
there's benefits, but actually it's all propaganda
Really?
to sell it. Because we're not baby cows, right?
No, obviously.
Cow's milk is for baby
Yeah, of
cows. So
course.
how have they managed to convince everyone to drink cow's milk without propaganda and marketing? Because we don't drink dog's milk.
No.
What if dog's milk gave us amazing like B12 or calcium or whatever? We wouldn't take
No,
babies
yeah,
until
true. I understand.
it's been normalised.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we domesticated like dogs,
Yeah.
sorry, cows to the point we have dogs, we wouldn't be killing them. So
Yeah.
I understand completely,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I wouldn't be willing to go vegan.
Also, because I think that's the baseline. That's the least
Yeah,
we
after
can
seeing
do.
that, that was like, jeez.
Yeah. Because if we're not vegan, then we're actively advocating to put
Yeah,
pigs in gas
yeah.
chambers and slit
Yeah.
throats of animals when we don't need to, right?
I agree. Yeah.
And again, with like, when people say try, I almost think they're putting like a goalpost, like they're saying, oh, maybe down the line I'll be vegan, but maybe not
Yeah.
today. But people don't ever get down the line. It's a decision, like an instant decision.
That's true.
And because you've seen the footage, you're accountable now for your actions. You know what you're paying for, whereas before
Yeah,
you
obviously,
didn't know,
yeah.
perhaps. If you were in the victim's position, would you accept someone on the outside saying, I'll try not to hurt you anymore? I'll try not to kill you?
I would want them to go vegan. I
How
would want that
quickly?
as soon as possible. I mean,
Instantly, right?
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, we breed like these animals to be eaten. I mean, there's not meant to be that much population of cows in the world, but we breed them so much.
To keep up with the demand of people.
Yeah, the meat industry is one of the biggest CO2 levels. So,
Yeah.
but no, I would be willing to go vegan. I would actually. I would.
Awesome. That's so
course.
good. I'm going to leave you with this card. If you go to this this website, type in there'll be like a password, put in this word chick. Watch the first documentary called Dominion, and there'll be other resources on there for you to like help go vegan. Just the next thing you buy, just make sure it's vegan.
Are we gonna be on the internet?
Just on a YouTube channel, it just helps raise awareness for the animals because a lot of people have these answers and questions, and then they can learn through watching.
No, yeah, of course.
So you're already advocating and helping the animals by doing this. So thank you so much.
No, yeah. Well, I would love to. If that, after seeing that, like, I realized how messed up this is, especially like on a cultural sense. Like, of course, it's part of my culture, but traditionally, but
Yeah,
after seeing that, it's like,
culture doesn't determine like what
yeah,
we should
true.
do.
So I agree. I would be willing to stop eating meat.
It's been really nice speaking to you. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you,
honest with
thank
me
you.
and
Of
having a
course.
nice conversation.
Thank you. I hope you go vegan.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you so much. Bye, guys.